Hello readers, welcome to Mexico. Hopefully you can hear me and the background noise isn't too terrible. I am still working on Lady Oracle by Margaret Atwood. I got through probably like a quarter of this while I was on some of the planes on the way here. So I am, at this point, I'm almost done. I'm still really enjoying it. I've been enjoying it since I started it, but at this point it just feels too long. Like, I'm still liking it, but I'm also like, alright, when is this story gonna end? Because it doesn't really have too much of a plot. But it's good, so I have mixed feelings on it. On our plane from Salt Lake City to Mexico City, which was, 4 or 5 hours, I got In an Absent Dream, which is the fourth book in the Wayward Children series, and I read that on the Libby app on my phone, audiobook, which I was almost falling asleep at some points, but that's just because I get really sleepy on the airplane, but I did finish it. I liked it a lot more than book 3. Again, with a book that took a while to get the plot going, but I still really liked it. And I have some thoughts, though. And I'll just put a little spoiler thing up here. There is a character in there that's not really a character. And at one point, you hear about this character, you hear how this character died, and how it's affecting everybody. And I think that whole part could have been cut. I think the actions of the book still would have been justified with just the main characters taking part. Having this character death of a character that we didn't even get to know just felt kind of pointless, and it felt like it made the book too short because we were missing out on something. So I didn't love that part. But anyways, back to non-spoiler talk. I enjoyed it, and I actually got Come Tumbling Down before I got An Absent Dream, so I had to return it, so now I'll have to re-borrow it because I don't want to read book 5 before I read book 4. I am also, where is my Libby app? I am currently working on Normal People, which I also got just before I left, doing the Kindle book version of it and really enjoying it. I think I just have really good luck with Irish authors. I am loving Irish authors right now. So I'm just going to have to read more Irish authors. I've been eyeing that Irish readathon. I might have to do that next year because I love it. And I seem to just be reading a lot of books lately that don't have a lot of plot. So sorry if I didn't give enough explanation of what any of these books are about, but they don't really have a plot, so that's a little tricky. I will check in later, and you'll get some more views of the lovely Mexico. Hello everyone. It's been a long week. It is Tuesday, I think, so it's been a couple days since I've filmed. I hope you all can hear me and the background noise isn't totally ruining this, but we'll see whenever I edit. Kind of wishing I was back home. My anxiety is telling me, will I ever see my cats again? Because what if America doesn't want me back right now? I don't know what's going on with the various borders. I know school's been canceled for a couple of weeks while I'm out here in beautiful Cancun. But anyways, in order to ignore the world, I of course have done lots and lots of reading. I am maybe 50% of the way through Normal People. 56% of the way through Normal People, which I've been reading like whenever I'm going out and stuff, so I don't have to haul my books with me, which of course led to an unfortunate incident on our way to the ruins, which was a very long drive there and back, and I didn't have a book and my phone died, so I didn't get all that much footage of Chichen Itza either, but it is what it is. I have finished Margaret Atwood's Lady Oracle. For the most part, I enjoyed this. I do think it was too long, and by the end I was really confused as to what it was even about. You have this woman who has faked her death at the beginning of the book, and then you kind of go through her life to find out why. It's supposed to be a parody of romances and gothic fiction, but I'm interested to see what people say during the book club discussion for this, because as I said, I have no idea what this book is even about at this point, even though I enjoyed it. I have just started Slay. I'm about 50 pages through this. Not much has really happened so far. We're just kind of getting to know her school system, and she just got accepted into college, and we get to see the video game that our main character has made. The writing is definitely too young for me. Like, this is young adult writing, which I'm not super into. But like I said, I'm only 50-some pages into it. It's young adult, so it's going to be a pretty quick read. Also, question. I'm pretty sure this book was perfectly flat whenever I got it. And now you can see these curves in the pages. Montana is a very, very dry climate, and I'm wondering, do any of you know if the curves in my pages are coming from the weather, from the humidity? Because my brand new book that I just bought yesterday, because my low-buy is going so well, it also has slightly curved pages. And speaking of that, I usually wait for book hauls to talk about the books that I've hauled, which I'm going to talk about this again. But I just recently unhauled a copy of Dracula because I just decided I didn't need so many copies of Dracula, but now I have a copy of Dracula, I guess is how you would pronounce it. See the little accent mark? It's in Spanish. Will I ever be able to read this? Who knows? Probably not, but I can try because I love Dracula. I've also decided...
It's Mexican Dracula.
Mexican Dracula.
Yep.
How is that different from regular Dracula?
Because he drinks Tecate instead of blood.
If you didn't hear that, Mexican Dracula drinks Tecate instead of blood, which is apparently a Mexican beer of some kind that Chris's uncle drinks a lot of. Anyways, I've decided, while this book cover is objectively very, very bad, I actually really love it. It's like B-movie bad, where you know it's bad, but you like it anyways. Also, sorry about the clicking in the background, because someone is doing their nails right now. There's just all sorts of exciting background noises. Don't you look at me like that. Yes, I'm talking about you. Anyways, here's my Mexican copy of Dracula. It's in Spanish. I'm gonna try and read it, even though I don't speak or read Spanish, but there you go. That's it for this little segment. Hopefully I will have a couple of more videos to pop in here for you. Would you just hold on 2 seconds for me to sign off? Love you all. See you again later. Don't look at me like that. As usual in this video, I hope you can hear me okay. This is not a bookish update. I haven't done that much reading since I last recorded. This is more an interesting life update. So with everything going on with coronavirus, of course this vlog is taking place in Cancun, in Mexico, and work has requested that my husband and I take a 14-day quarantine. I'm not sure how that's all going to turn out yet. My husband is going to talk to everyone when we get back to work on Friday since we work for the same business. But if everything goes through with this, I've already decided I'm just going to do like a 14-day quarantine reading vlog sort of a thing. I mean, if I'm going to be stuck at home, I might as well get some material out of it, you know. I'm nervous. You know, I kind of need my paycheck. It's measly enough as it is. My husband at least can do some of his work from home. I cannot, but we'll see how that goes. If need be, I will film another segment just updating you all on that situation before I close off this Mexico reading vlog. But that's just kind of what's going on right now. So we'll see how it goes. Hello all, we just got back home. So we're here, we're safe. The only little issue with getting back home was that I was apparently picked for a random search, so that was interesting. But we got through customs, we got home from Mexico, and now quarantine is starting. So the very next clip that I am filming will be for my quarantine reading vlog, which is going to be lots of reading and lots of studying and cleaning the house and hopefully just lots of reading, because that's the point of a reading vlog, right? But I do actually have work to get done in the next 2 weeks, so hopefully I get that done. Mini update, I haven't worked on Normal People anymore in days. Like, I'm still interested in it, I just haven't picked it up. I did start listening to Us Against You by Frederick Bachman. It is the sequel to Beartown, which I read last month. It's like a 13-hour audiobook, but like I said, I've got lots of cleaning and stuff to do, so what else am I gonna listen to? I also, at this point, my low-buy goal, forget about it. I'm trying to buy less books, but the whole 12 books in 2020 thing is just not gonna work. I pre-ordered 2 books, which I don't usually do because I don't do a lot of new releases, but I pre-ordered them because I'm excited. And I saw a copy of Maid at the airport bookstore. I'm sorry if I'm moving a lot. This thing right here is not at the best height for sitting on my knees. But I saw Maid at the airport bookstore and I picked that up, and my mother-in-law is already borrowing it because I thought it'd be a book she would really appreciate. I also got my hands on a copy of Know My Name. I've been wanting to read this for a while now. All of the books through my library, all the different copies, are at least 6 months out, so it's like, you know what, I'm gonna get this. I've already breezed through the first 50 pages. The writing is phenomenal. So, yeah. And I finished Slay on the airplane ride within like the first 10 minutes. I don't even think we'd taken off yet and I finished that book because I just had a little bit to go. It was amazing. It had a lot to say. I had a lot to learn. And that's kind of all I have to say about it right now because I'm tired and I've got a lot out of my mind and I got stuff to do. But that is the end of the Mexico reading vlog. I hope you've all enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one. Please like, subscribe, be my friend on social media. I am available for Google Hangouts for the next 2 weeks if you get bored and want to watch me clean my house. So, see you all in the next one. Bye, friends.